Welcome back, folks. Today we'll be showcasing another classic dish called chicken karaage, or Japanese fried chicken. That's right. These bite-sized chicken thighs are marinated in soy sauce, ginger, and garlic, then lightly coated in starch and double fried. The result is a shattering golden crust that locks in rich, succulent juices. Perfect with a fresh squeeze of lemon, it is a timeless favorite from cozy Japanese pubs to home kitchens. So folks, if you want to learn how to make this Japanese ultimate comfort food, chicken karaage, well, stick around and I'll show you how to make them. So let's get started. Alright folks, these are all key ingredients when making Japanese fried chicken or karaage. Garlic, ginger, salt and pepper, which is usual suspect, sesame oil, soy sauce, sake, cornstarch. Of course, we're going to use some oil for frying. And for our protein, we are using chicken thighs. You can use chicken thighs with skin or without the skin, but it has to be boneless. But there you have it. Let's do this. All right, folks, let's get started here. To start off, we're going to marinate our chicken thighs, our boneless chicken thighs that we have here. Make sure, folks, you rinse this chicken once you cut them, okay? I'm using about 3 leg quarters that I deboned and cut into some small squares. All right, get yourself a bowl. I already rinsed this, as you can see. And we're gonna start off by putting our ingredients here. This is the sake. I got about 2 tablespoons of sake right there. Same thing with the soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. All right, and about a tablespoon of gumaabra or sesame oil. There you go. And we got about 1-2 teaspoons of salt and pepper here. And also, I'm using about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic and about a thumb or 2 of ginger, which I minced up. You can grate them if you like. If you have a blender, better. All right. See how easy that is, folks? There you have it. I don't mind using my hands, so go ahead. Mix them really well. Gonna get this marinated for about, if you have an hour, that's fine, an hour or 2. Overnight is, of course, really good. All right?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright folks, welcome back here. We're going to start dredging our marinated chicken thighs here on some cornstarch, for which I added some salt and pepper and also a dash or 2 of MSG for umami. We want that tasty, flavorful, and crunchy karaage. And by the way, folks, we marinated for a couple of hours. And also, once you done dredging them all to this cornstarch mixture, make sure you let them rest for about 10 minutes before frying. That way it creates that crust that makes the chicken karaage crispy once done frying. All right, I'll show you what it's like when we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright folks, let's start frying our chicken karaage here. So we dredge them in the flour and let them rest for about maybe 10 minutes. That way it crusts up. You know, great that's crust on the meat. So when you fry them, it gets crispy. Let's try to make sure we have our temperature. We have the right temperature. Alright. As you can see, it bubbles. That means we're ready. Now, we need to drop this to about maybe medium high heat. Alright? I usually use my hands, so I'm still able to form the chicken. And I'm gonna start with 8 pieces here, should be enough, I think. Do not overcrowd them, folks. Alright. Avoid overcrowding them and flipping them right away. Make sure at least that they're halfway done before you start flipping. Should be enough right there. Alright. Now I can use the cooking stick that we have here. So if you're able to move them now, then you can flip them up. Look at that, folks. Look. And it doesn't take that long to cook them because you do not have the bones already. Give or take, I would say maybe 5 minutes. It should be done on this batch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right. And drop it on that strainer. Awesome. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Get on to our next batch here. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Yummy. Add one more. There you go. Alright, so we'll continue to just fry this up. I'll show you what it looks like once we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright folks, welcome back here. We're down to our last batch here of our chicken karaage. Alright. If you do it by batch, again, at least 5 to 6 minutes each, it should be done. So in 15 minutes, you have this delicious Japanese fried chicken karaage. Imagine that. Of course, excluding preparation, but hey. In every cooking, there's always a prep. Right? Look at that. Folks, our chicken karaage. Yum yum, where is it? There you go. I thank you for watching, and until we cook again. Yummy!